Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Love you too. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, thank you so much for all the love. Thank you. I don't even know who to thank, but thank you. Thank you. How you want me to wrap this? Oh. Can you give me that bag? Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's getting kind of warm in here. It's kind of warm. Oof. Thank you. I hope you win. Hey, Prof, how you doing? You doing all right? You doing okay? What's been going on, girly? Here, let me get some water. Do you want to save your chips and guac too? Where's the top for the box? And then we'll put it back on, okay? Okay. Thank you so much, whoever's liking. Appreciate it. A girl has been acting weird, the one at work. Yes, life is testing you, but it's okay. It's gonna be all right. It is gonna be okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Like, what has she been doing? Yeast is thrush. Yeah, but she's being sweet to you and everything. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, whoever's doing all the likes. This is orange Skittles. It's sugar-free orange Skittles. You want some of these for your water? But this is sugar-free. This should be fine. Now she's not sweet to you? Hmm. Is it because Richard's been coming back around to you, trying to talk to you and everything? My girlfriend says hi. Prop. Oh my God. Prop said, hey, with that many Y's. Oh, you have no idea. You don't know. Oh, she says she hopes your health is going great. She said thank you. She says she hope it is too. You always say that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She said I'm making her better. Or I make her better. But she is doing the best she can do at the moment, considering. And we are hoping that she'll be doing better. We are still hoping for her to be moving closer to me. Um, we hope to find out more about that sometime next month, by the end of next month. It may even be like till October. I don't like the lighting. Like, I don't have any lighting. Like, you guys cannot even see. You know what? I said that I was going to switch my desk around. Don't mind my desk because it's messy. But, like, see, this gives me some color from this angle. Mm, it's some color. I don't know. Do I have to move my desk like this? Huh? I'm spinning. Sorry. What you say, babe? You need to do what? I need to get like a ring light. Is that what you're saying? I used to have a ring light. Is that what you said? Because I look totally different on the phone with you than I do on the laptop. Okay, bro. Yes, I hope that you thinking he likes her. Hmm. You always say that, Prob. You always say you think he likes her. He probably, you know what? He might still have. I don't know. He has a way, like he feels some type of way about what she did to him. So if you feel like he likes her, then he's doing his job really well to get back at her, to make her think that he's interested. So yeah, so he's doing a pretty good. He's pulling a pretty good acting. So hey, Alexandra, thank you. Actually, no, it's not. But this is from Skittles. It's the orange flavored Skittles, and it's sugar free, which is so good for me because I have diabetes, so I need to stay away from sugar. And I love drinking water, but sometimes I get tired of drinking bland, plain water. So I get the sugar free packets. It's so good. He's been hurting you emotionally. You want to get back at him? Oh my goodness. Dang, girl. I wasn't expecting that all this time. I, oh, I feel so bad for you, Prob. I'm getting emotional because I'm like, when I try to do the readings for you, I try to make sure that you know that, like, he's not meaning any harm towards you. But even if he doesn't intend any harm, it doesn't mean that harm still won't happen, right? So I'm pretty sure he'll try to make it up to you. Oh, I'm pretty sure he will try his best to make it up to you. Oh, okay. I'm starting to get more color. So this whole time there was just something over my. Oh, I don't know. I hate when I'm looking all pale and like I'm dead or something. Like, where is the color? Like when my makeup is like, or my skin is just looking like, it's like, wake up. Because I do have vibrant tint to my skin. It's like, oh, good. Okay. Okay. Oh, he has been being weird than the damn kids. He can say goodbye to everyone and not to you. Well, maybe he doesn't want to ever be like goodbye to you. Ooh. But he looks at you all the time, but then doesn't talk. Oh my God. I think that it really might be that he doesn't know how you feel about him. He just knows that he likes you. And I feel like that's the whole thing with Mark too. Is like you got these guys like scared, like, oh my gosh, you must have like man eater placements in your birth chart to where these men are like staring you down, scared to talk, intimidated. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't come on Friday and Saturday, you guys, but I'm trying to get myself to adjust to preparing to coming on live a lot more often or even doing videos. I feel like it's just taking me a minute to adjust, but because I dread it. I really dread it, you guys. I'd rather just maybe do this in person or something. You haven't been in a mental state, in the best mental state? Yeah, that's understandable. And then, did you say what rising sign you were? Oh my gosh. I hate when those things come in here. It's a daggone. Let me turn the air back on. That's what it is. Okay. You don't know what your rising is. Okay. And he still behaves like that? Wow. So you've been, so it's been noticeable to your coworkers that you haven't been in the best mental state and he's still behaving like that. But, and it's affecting you clearly, yeah. But I don't know if he realizes how much it's affecting you. Do you have a fave color? Hmm. I don't feel like I do, but I do have colors that I like. I have certain colors I like to wear, and then there's colors that I like that I don't think I want to wear. But then because I like green, but I actually do look pretty good in green, like a nice dark green or a nice forest green, maybe even a grassy green. Oh, your rising is Virgo. Okay. Yes, the ascendant, as long as it's the ascendant rising and not the ascendant north node. No, I'm not a Capricorn, but actually, my sun sign is at the degree of Capricorn. So sometimes I can have Capricorn energy associated with me. And plus, Saturn is my second most dominant planet in my chart, along with Venus. So I can come off like a Capricorn. My most dominant planet is Pluto, which means I could probably come off like Scorpio, but my dominant sign in my chart is Taurus. I'm actually a Gemini. And my girlfriend is a Capricorn. Mm, a Virgo rising. Okay, so Virgo rising, what comes across from Virgo is Pisces is in your seventh house. And then your eighth house could be Aries, and your ninth house could be Taurus. So you could have Chiron transiting your eighth and ninth house, but it could have been transiting your eighth house for a while now, actually. I haven't studied much about Chiron, so I don't know what the effect is, but they say Chiron is the wounded healer. And, just imagine with that, with that, as the, being known as it, with that phrase being what it's known for is the wounded healer, and it transiting your eighth house, which is the house of transformation and death and rebirth and shared resources and sex. It could be triggering a lot of things within the deepest parts of you. And that could be why you're so affected by some things over the past, what? I don't know how long it transits a sign. I wonder if it transits for like 2.5 years, I think. Is it 2.5 years? Oh, your mom is a Gemini and your dad is a Capricorn. Wow. Yeah. So sex is Mars energy. It's also Plutonic energy as well. It's also Lilith energy, eighth house energy. So um, the eighth house definitely deals with sex. Mm. The 12th house deals with sex in certain way. It deals with the bedroom. It deals with fantasies. And then Venus deals with like beauty, money, resources, material possessions, love, aesthetics, romance. Mars deals with like anger, desire, action, competition, war. Mm. Yes, so much to study. Mars can determine like how you go after your desires or what turns you on sexually. And I think Mars can also deal with like the body or even the head. Okay, so is your rising or ascendant in Libra in Vedic astrology, in Vedic sidereal, or in Western tropical? Libra ascendants are usually very, very aesthetically pleasing. Even if they don't start off that way, ultimately they will be like known to be like very, very beautiful and attractive, even charming, could dress very, very nice, could like to come off could come off very sweet and at first meeting, but not really be that way. That's probably why you say complicated, because people probably think, oh, you're just a sweetheart, you're so sweet and so charming, and then the next time they meet you they're like, who is this person? Okay, it's no worries. So the Vedic is Indian astrology, and then the Western is here in the US. It's like American astrology. So when you look up your chart, it should tell you whether you're using tropical Placidus Western or if you're using Vedic sidereal. It'll call it sidereal or it'll call it tropical on the chart or on the calculator. And that's how you'll know which one is which. And sometimes, you know, the placements can change between the two different ones. And that's why I asked. But both of them could still apply. Like if you're a Libra in Vedic, you could be a Scorpio in tropical, or you could still be a Libra in tropical. Depends on the degree. And both of them could still apply or resonate to you. Like some people resonate more with either or, and some people resonate with both or different parts of both, you know. You're in Europe, okay. Being in Europe, okay. So you still would have a choice when you look up your chart, whatever website you're using. It's either an Indian website or it's an Americanized website in your language. Because there's Western astrology, which everyone else uses outside of Indian or India, and then you have India and the surrounding areas in India, or outside of India, the surrounding areas of India that rely heavily on the Vedic, which Vedic goes off of. I think the Western goes off of like solar, and Vedic goes off of stars or something like that, or the equator. I can't remember. I think tropic means it goes off of like the tropic, which the tropic would be like the equator and stuff. The trop, but I think the sun is the center. I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't think that appealed to me that much to know, or else I probably would be able to remember. Sometimes I don't remember stuff due to that, depending on how interesting it was or how need to know I might felt like it was. But basically, they just go off of different systems, and that's why they're different. You don't sleep early. Okay. But when you go on the website or the calculator to calculate your birth chart information, that calculator will tell you whether it's going to be sidereal or Vedic or whether it's going to be tropical Western. Oh, Scorpio is your favorite sign. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So what is your sun sign? What is your sun sign and moon sign? Hey Emery, how you doing? or E. Murray. I just put your whole name together with your initial. Emery. I just made you a whole name. Ah, Sagittarius Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Wow. Okay. So you're pretty adventurous, especially if you're like a late degree Sagittarius. Um, were you born in like November or December? November. Oh, very early. So you could also be a Scorpio yourself. You can resonate with a lot of Scorpio energy because if you're a tropical Sagittarius and you're born in November, you would be a Vedic Scorpio. Hmm, but that's interesting. Your Lilith is in Scorpio. My black moon Lilith is in Scorpio, but my Lilith is in Libra. You live in Germany. It's boring. Yeah. But you guys have like the best candy. Like German candy is so good. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, German candy. German sweets. Do you call it sweets? Oh yes, Haribo, and there's other candy. I can't remember. You're gonna make me look it up. Hold on, let me see. I feel like there was some German something that I really like, and I always associate certain places. Like I remember them due to their a food item or something. It's always a food item, but I didn't realize Haribo was German, which I really do like those. But Werther's is also, I guess, German. I didn't know that. Um, they call it like German chocolate cake, but I'm not really a fan of chocolate cake. Very, very occasionally or rarely do I like chocolate cake. I thought there was like a sweet that I associated with Germany. Hmm. But I love like German child cares, like German, like anyone that's like, I feel like German, the way Germans parent is like so spot on and so like to where I'm used to and what I view and think, parenting is supposed to be like. Um, because there was my kids had a German teacher for when they were like in childcare, and oh my goodness, like I totally agree with like the way she was running the classroom and everything. I was like, oh, made me feel like she was like the nanny or something. You know about the nanny, but I think the nanny is British, but super nanny. I think super nanny's like British or something. But that's who she reminded me of. So I was like, woo, she got some law and order in that classroom, okay? Mm-mm. And very serious, very straight to the point. It's very like, I don't know. But see, me, I have a thing for serious people, which is why I like Capricorns, because Capricorns are like very serious, but they're supposed to be like very funny. Like people say Capricorns are like the funniest sign, to be honest. But for some reason, maybe people say that they're funny because you don't expect them to be funny because they're so serious. But I like when I don't know, it's something about a serious when people look serious or are serious, like the way they be. I think that's a turn on for me. Like I really like it because I just don't feel like I'm that serious, or I don't feel like I look that serious. Sometimes I feel like I have a resting bitch face sometimes, but as soon as you get me talking, I'm really animated. I think you're probably too serious because you're German. I think that's like a German nature, just to be very serious. Like even when you guys joke, it's probably like ha ha. Like when you laugh, it's probably like ha ha instead of like. Mark also has a Cancer rising. Okay, so he has Capricorn. Oh, so Gemini is in his 12th house and Taurus is in his 11th house. He could want to just be your friend or have like this start off as friends with been friends and turn into more type of thing with you, Rob. Alexandra, I am Venus Capricorn. I'm too serious. And Kiwa baby. Hey girl, hey. Hi girl. Yeah. You laugh in anti bullshit. I've never heard that. Okay. Because usually, if someone's sun sign is in somebody's 11th house and your sun sign might be in Mark's 11th house, one or the other or both usually feel more like a friendship energy than a romantic energy. But sometimes it can go friends with benefits or friends to lovers. It just depends on other placements and aspects and stuff. And of course, free will. But when we're talking about placements and aspects, we're talking about the potential in the chart, not the guarantee. Mhm. You going to sleep, baby? Boo boo. Okay. Ooh, what you gonna get for dinner, Prom? Mm. You know what? I need to wash my chicken and get it on the stove too. So I need to make sure I do that after I finish this readings. Okay, okay. As long as you like it. Ooh, taco soup. That sounds so good. But like it sounds good, but it also sounds like awkward. You know, does that make sense? A taco soup. But I'm thinking of like, the meat that goes in there, like taco soup with like chicken, with pulled chicken, and um like I'm thinking like beans in a taco soup and like those like chips, like those taco strips, like they look like Frito chips. Those strips that you put in there and it's like kind of got like a little crunch or whatever. I don't know. And a tomato base and all that. No, not nachos. I'm thinking of like, but you put like the Frito chips inside the soup, so then the Frito chips kind of get like a little soggy, but it's still kind of like. But you put it in, you mix it some of it in with the soup, so it'll be soggy in the soup. But then you also have to leave some out of the soup so you can sprinkle on top of your bowl when you get your plate, and kind of like, yeah, kind of like chili. Yeah. Why is America so far away? I don't know, but it does take like a whole day to travel by plane from America to Europe. I used to live in Europe and we used to, we had to fly from America to there and there to back. So it was always like 24 hours. Um, But you couldn't ask me to get on like a plane these days for 24 hours. Oh my God, not by myself. Like maybe with somebody, but not by myself. Oh my God, no. Not by myself. I'd be too scared. Do I like South America? I am interested in some of the countries in South America. And I think it would be fun to live there, to like explore, to vacate there. Um, the people seem so fun and yeah, so I would say I like South America. I've never been though, but I've met South Americans before and they are pretty cool. To move, so I was in third grade when I moved to Italy, Sicily, Italy, and lived there for 3 years. I could have stayed for four, but I came back to the States and stayed with my dad, who was already living here in Tennessee, while my mom and my sisters went back to Italy because we were still living there at the time. But when we visited the States, my mom asked me if I wanted to stay here or if I wanted to come back. And I was like, let me stay. I was trying to avoid a science project at school just to run into a science project at school when I moved here. I was like, damn it. But it was really cool to live overseas, especially we didn't live on base, but we did live near other military families within a gated community. And it was right in the middle of the population of the civilization of Italy. So we were amongst Italians right when we left our gate. It's just Italians everywhere. And it was very beautiful. It was very nice. My little sister at the time, before she was going to school, before she got into like kindergarten or first grade or whatever, she had like a nanny. It was an Italian nanny. Oh my gosh, she cooked. Oh, her food was so good. Oh my goodness. Authentic Italian food is the best. I think the authentic of like anybody's food is the best. Other than, I'm not a fan of Chinese food because I don't know if I'm actually getting an authentic version of Chinese food because Chinese food to me seems so Americanized and fast foodish. So it kind of confused me. Hmm. I liked Panda Express, but sometimes it just seems like it's too much oil. And I wonder if Panda Express has real, if they're using real meat, like from chickens, or if they're using meat from another animal. Chuwu, okay. Chuwu. I've never heard of Chuwu. What part of the world are you in, Kiwa baby? But I do want to try Thai food. Someone said Thai food could be really good. Oh, okay, Kiwa baby. I am too. That's where I'm at, Oklahoma City. Hmm. So Thai food, I don't think I've tried Thai food yet. Um, I've had Korean food before. Pretty good. Korean food, pretty good. But I didn't have like anything wild or crazy. I stuck with what I felt like was familiar, like maybe like Korean barbecue or kimchi, stuff like that. And if it was like chicken or something, I like Indian food. Oh my God. Indian food's so good. So good. So good. I like Mexican food, Native American food, Filipino food. Oh my God. The nice thing about, having been in the military and living overseas, which I don't know if they do that here on the bases in America, which I haven't noticed or seen yet, but or experienced when we went to bases here in America, but overseas in Italy, they would have festivals on base, and they would have like a festival, carnival, whatever, and then they would have all the foods, all the different countries dang near, all their foods. They'd come out and cook and share, and it'd be like so cool. So that's like one of my favorite pastimes. And that's like why I associate food with like different cultures and different um, countries and stuff like that to help me feel connected. Yes, for sure. For sure. Mhm. Yes. And I wonder what other kind of food. I love barbecue. Okay, I'm ready when you are. And do you all know which country is quinoa associated to be a staple from? Because I feel like it was is it called Midwestern or Mediterranean or Middle Eastern? Middle Eastern? I feel like it's associated with somewhere in the Middle East. And oh my gosh, this lady, I think she was Middle Eastern. She was from somewhere in that area. I cannot remember the country right now. But her family had made some food and she had brought it to the shelter we were staying in because we were in a domestic violence shelter. And she shared the food with us. And I was like, oh my God. That's when I first had quinoa. I've been in love with quinoa ever since. Okay, go ahead with your question. I've been in love with quinoa. I think it is Middle Eastern, yes. Quinoa is so good. I just want to find a restaurant somewhere that will make quinoa the way that I had it when I first tasted it. It had all kinds of like meat and seasonings and oh, it's so good. I'm still laughing at you, probably when you was like, you're spinning. I'm like a big kid for real. Okay, no worries. How do you get back? Oh my gosh. How do you get back at Richard for playing emotional games? Let's see what, hey, let's see what Tara wants to say. Okay. How does Prop get back at Richard for playing emotional games with her? Hmm. So it looks like the overall energy is you may get an opportunity to do this. Hmm. The Two of Pentacles is giving me the energy of like you might have some options, a few options, a couple of options or ways to get back at him. Um, but the juggling of such energy might wear you out or wear you down with the Ten of Wands. It might become like a burden to you. You might be like, okay, this is too much, too difficult. Because one of the main options that's coming through is probably to like flirt with him, have like romantic energy with him, you know, agree to be like romantic with him, maybe even date him, um, act like a soulmate in a way. But at the same time, it's like Richard is very wise and aware of things. So, like, he's grown wiser. Like, I don't feel like people can like pull things over on him for long. And I think that another option is to just completely like stop talking to him or completely like be like an asshole or be cold towards him or detached. Um, like ignore him. That's coming through pretty strong. That's going to cause like some tension. And I feel like that would also be the most innocent way to get back at him is the second way because it will cause a transformation. I feel like it will transform him the most. So I think it will be harder to like play like you're interested in him if you're not interested in him anymore, or go ahead and go with the bit of interest you might still have and play on that because he'll be more the wiser, you know, and he will be mature about the way he handles it. But if you really want to hurt him, it's like ignore him, be cold with him, like um, when you talk to him or if you have to talk to him, be very detached, and be like a bitch. And that's going to cause tension. That's going to transform the situation for you. And you're going to be able to come off more innocent than if you played into something. Yeah. So, yeah, if you do that or continue doing that, that's the best route. Yeah. But you have those couple options at least. Hmm. So you got confirmation that what you're doing already is sufficient enough. Yeah. Gosh, we were talking about food. Now I'm hungry. You guys making me hungry. You feel horrible? Well, this is the way that you're choosing to like, stand up for yourself and for what you feel is done to you. Even if it wasn't intentionally his intent for you to get any harm from his actions, he knew there was possibility that it could harm you. He knew that. So he was aware that he wanted to keep you away from what was going on and what was going down behind the scenes because he didn't want you to get hurt. But yeah, it is sad that he chose revenge instead of just letting karma get back at the girl for what she did to him. Yeah. Yeah. That's also probably a good way. Just be straightforward with them and let them know, hey, this caused some tension for me. This caused some issues for me, you know. And actually being straightforward might also help make things, turn around for the better between the both of you. So, yeah, I can see that too. Ah, my lip. I'm trying to bite the skin off, but understandable. Listen, I can believe it, but I understand what you mean by when you say like you can't believe it because it's like you're letting this get the best of you in a way by wanting to stoop to pretty much his level because that's what he stooped to get back at, the other girl. So, yeah. But, what happens happens. It must have been in the cards somehow, some way, shape, or form. It's just like, what are you going to do about it after it happens? So, if you do choose to do that, I'm pretty sure it would still, teach him a lesson, but, at what cost? But if you're straightforward, I think you could still get something positive out of the situation. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we made it to an hour and 5 minutes. Let me grab like some oracle messages for you and Richard, just to see what's going to come out. Oracle messages from Richard. It says water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. He could be very intuitive. Okay. We have love spell. You've been bewitched. Uh-oh. He put a spell on you. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Divorce. Experiencing a breakup. What in the world? Challenges at the bottom of the deck. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. He put a spell on you. He's a water sign. He's so bewitching. Okay. And he has a confession like he is in the middle of a divorce or breaking up with someone. Some kind of breakup. Hmm. Interesting. Definitely when he was doing the masturbation to you, he probably definitely put a spell on you. And you were already at least a little bit interested. That's why it worked. Oh, my back. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Okay. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know if you heard, but I did a oracle um message for you for Richard and you. If you want to rewind and listen to it or listen to it later, just letting you know I did that. Don Julio, I don't drink gin. Mm. Don Julio, I don't drink gin. I don't know. I'm just over here. I'm making sure that no what you call it get in my hair. You know, like the little gnats and fruit flies and stuff. Cause my hair is a little damp. Okay, what's the gossip, girl? What is it? Hmm. Nothing to do with you. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is some spicy gossip. Like, whew. So, like, what do you mean? Like, so she cheated with him and then left her woman? Or you already knew that that something was going down? Hmm. That is spicy. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Like, see, I don't want to deal with that. I want to get married, but I don't want to deal with that. My woman better not. I'm the man that my woman wants, and I'm the woman that my woman wants. That's the type of energy we gonna have to be on if I'm getting married to somebody. Oh, So it was all on her face. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. So she was all like staring at him and smiling. Oh my gosh, well, at least they are in love with each other. Maybe at least that's the positive sign that they both in love with each other, you know. At least it's not one sided. Oh my god. It's crazy, girl. Yes. Excuse me. I should not be yawning. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I should not be yawning. That is so wild. I cannot believe it. Whew, that just made me shake. Like, I wish like you knew about like the wife and like how she's feeling, how she's doing, and all that. Okay, no worries. Yeah, that's like, oh my god, like you can be committed to someone and then that's like why like so bad I want to know for sure that my person is for me and that that's who I'm supposed to be with and I'm who they supposed to be with. Oh, okay. Investigative problem. Oh. So she dated this person, got with this person, married them, was with them for a while just to end up leaving them like, oh, got that out of my system. What the hell? Uh-uh. Okay, so are the two women are they both feminine? Are they masculine? Are they is the one that cheated the masculine one? Oh wow. Well, he could just be a flirty man, or he just wanted to see if he could get her. Because I'm pretty sure he probably knew she was married to a woman. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness, that would disgust me. Like, don't be calling me my darling. Like, what the? There was this lady that picked me up when I was like a teenager or whatever, and she was like, I don't know. I was in the car with her. She was gonna give me a ride somewhere. I don't know, maybe to school or something. 'Cause I missed the bus, whatever. I don't know. And or maybe it was after I graduated high school. I can't remember if I was like in high school or if it was after I graduated high school and I was homeless or something. And she offered to give me a ride somewhere. And she was like, I'm stopping at this restaurant first to give me something to eat. If you want anything, let me know, da da da, whatever. And she was all like, my precious. And I was like, my precious? That sounded so witchy. My precious. My precious. I was like, what the fuck? Like she didn't say my precious, but the way she said my precious, I was like, yo what? Your? I was like, this happened so many decades ago. I'm still like, what? Well, not so many decades, maybe like over a decade or two ago, almost 2 decades ago. Then he called you kiddo. You made a face. So he still calls you my darling, or he still calls you kiddo, or both. Then he called me kiddo. I don't like being called kiddo either, but mm, yeah, that sounds weird. It's like just learn my name, maybe, and call me by my name, or call me like the nickname of my name. Mm. I hate having to have the air down, but I don't mind if it's warm. It's just I feel like when it is warmer in the home and there's like pests, they're multiplying or some shit. Like, why is there so damn? Where are they coming from? And then they keep going to like the window and shit. I'm like, what is it going to the window for? Mm, mm. Okay, I'm ready when you are. Yes, you have. But if you need me to like be like, okay, that's your limit for this month, for the whole month, that is enough. But I'm the same way when I have it, I'm be spending money on readings a lot. I used to do that a lot because I started when I learned about the readings. I think it was in 2020. 2020, because it was before I started reading, and then later that year I started reading tarot. It was crazy. I was really hooked on the pick a cards and pick a piles, and then oh, hold on. Okay. All right. So you said, but you and there is other reader you go to who have been resonating. Okay. You're going to be getting therapy, so it should be okay. Okay. I had started getting therapy in I think 2019. Well, I was already getting therapy long before that, but then I started back going again around 2019. Yep. But then somehow I was on YouTube and I stumbled upon like those pickle cards and pickle piles and stuff, and I was like, wow, like they resonated, and I was like so shocked at this tool that I was like, what in the world? And then I started running into people's lives on YouTube, and I was like, wow, like why didn't I ever know about this? And then I started like watching the lives and everything, and then when I had finally was able to purchase some, I would purchase so many. I'd be like, okay, I'm asked this question, I'm asked this question, I'm asked this question. Girl, I was going crazy for like a whole year, year and a half, 2 years. I was going crazy with getting the readings. Like, yeah. So you are suspecting something. Okay. There's this other lady at work. You're gonna write her name, but please don't say it. Okay, okay, got you. Oh, okay, you're right, you're right. Okay, I got you. Oh wow, what a name. That sounds like a guy's name, girly. Oh. Hmm. Hey, some people just like going after people that are not available because they're not available, you know? Oh wow. Hmm. Let's see. Are you okay with me saying the initial but not the name? I can just say the first letter. Okay. What's the situation with Richard and Jay at work? Situation. so we got Aries, Libra, and Sagittarius here strong. Overall energy is Ace of Cups, so there is emotions here. An opportunity for healing. New love, so the energy of new love for sure. Okay. The Emperor and the Ace of Swords. So he is leadership, and the truth here would be interesting. So they have been communicating. So they definitely have been communicating in a very flirty way, I would say. Um, yes. And let me see. Hmm. Hmm. So they both are tied up in things. They're both tied up in things. So they're kind of disappointed that both of them, I think that they are aware that each other are tied up in either a marriage or a contract, whether Richard's getting a divorce and whether this other person is getting a divorce or not. There is a lot of excitement, but there is new love here. It's in the beginning stages, and it's something pure and it's something very flirty. But there is disappointment here. I feel like they're so the overall energy is being picked up, right? But there's disappointment here, and somebody needs to take some time to their self and be patient. So I don't think anything's going to transpire between them more than the communication that they're having back and forth, or the flirtation back and forth. They're at least content with just flirting with each other. Like they're not needing to like jump into a whole relationship with each other or anything like that, or they're not needing it to go further than flirting. Like they're not needing it to get sexual or anything like that. So you are picking up that kind of interest and feelings. Mhm. Now, if she were available and he knew she was available, then there might be reason for him to try to like make something with this person, but I think that's where the disappointment is. Yeah. I think that is known. Either he knows that she's. I think he knows. It's either because he knows, or it's because he himself has his own legal matters that he's dealing with, and that's why he's like, but it's different. But the reason why I think that he knows is because with you, he feels like you're available and he's interested in you and he's interested in pursuing like a whole relationship, and all that kind of energy comes forward when it comes to you. But with this person, it's kind of like they're taking like a seat back and they're just content with just flirting. So I feel like he's aware. And as like a manager or supervisor, you do have access to like certain information about people, right? Like he would have access to the database to be able to see information about people, whether they're single or married, when they fill out their paperwork. Hey, Ari. Hmm. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. You hope to be wrong. Girl, sometimes I understand, girl. I be like, if somebody don't want something to be true, sometimes I be like, look, I hope I'm wrong too then, because you really don't want it to be right. But like you said, you usually right about those things, and I'm usually right about some stuff too. So, hmm, that's a toughie. Mm. Girl, where'd that come from? I woke you, booba. Mm-hmm. He said he's definitely a dead man. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now what is going on between R? Hmm. It's really giving that I think she found out something. It's giving the energy that she found out that he was playing her for a fool. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy. Yeah, I think she found out something. I feel like he was trying to stay on top of his commitment that he made to himself to like play with her. And he was trying to be patient, but she discovered something. I don't know, maybe she had like a dream or she just been like something like, women's intuition and stuff. So I think that's what was bugging her and stuff like that. So where she just couldn't sleep at night. And now she's decided that she's just going to, um, she's communicated with him that she's just going to focus on herself. Yeah, I feel like she could have had a very intuitive dream, or she could have had like some kind of ideas that was keeping her up late at night. Hey Ari, how you doing? And now she knows that he was playing with her, and now she's trying to like really. She wants him to apologize because we have the Knight of Cups energy. Like she wants an apology, but I don't know if he's really gonna give it to her because really, he really did to her what she did to him. Hmm. Yeah, maybe because she was able to figure out, what was going on. I'm doing all right. It's kind of rain earlier when you got up from work. Oh hell! I'm glad you still made the bus. Right. But she's very determined to get an apology from him. So she's trying to stand in her power. Yeah. It's been very rainy between you and that one stud that was on the live with us the other day last week. I think that was last week. Well, she also had a lot of rain in her area where it was pouring down so bad. And she actually works in the vehicle driving around. So, do I think she knows about you? Hmm. I think she already knew about you. I think she already knew about you. And she was satisfied with him like distancing from you. So, yeah, she already knows about you. Well, It's been raining all day there where she was at, and y'all two are in two different parts of the states of the country. So you guys having to deal with a lot of rain. And then here we don't have any rain, and I'm just like one state away from you. Oh goodness, it's been raining all day. Damn. And we're over here, no rain. It's dry as fuck. Okay, guys, we're in the last 5 minutes. Hmm. Well, she already knew about you while he was doing his thing or whatever. Hmm. She did show up as the Queen of Wands. Now, she could be showing up in a very optimistic mind frame because that's an optimistic card. So that could be why she seems happy. But she's in her power. Like that energy come through pretty heavy, so that could feel really good to her, that she's in her power, that she was able to like pay attention to her dream or whatever intuition or thoughts that was coming to her that was letting her know that he was playing with her, like something just didn't sit right with her, and she was able to like just tell him that she wants to focus on herself. Oh, I thought you said she does seem happy. Well, if she seemed happy, the optimistic card did come out, so she could have come off being an optimistic or happy. She could come off like that, but um, well, she definitely is in her power, so that could make her feel like you know she did something, like she caught somebody trying to pull one over on her. But she's determined to get an apology out of him. So maybe that's why she's being mean and rude towards you. Like if she tries to treat you a certain kind of way or whatever, and especially if he's around to see it, or if she believes that he's going to find out about it. Oh, he seems so happy. Probably because, well, then she might be pissed. She could be pissed, but she could be trying to act like she's not pissed because she's showing up as the Queen of Wands. Or she could just be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, but she's showing up like she's trying to be her best self and like she's trying to come off like she's not mad, but she can't be happy if she's wanting a apology. She's like more determined. Hmm. Well, he's found somebody to flirt with, and he's having a good time flirting with the other person. Wow. Hmm. So did you notice that she was wearing makeup more during the time where he was like giving her that attention? Mm. Well, she feels like she's in her power, but she feels like she can assert herself. Like she feels like she's going to get an apology out of Richard and that she is determined to see that through because the determination card pretty much came out twice. Okay, Ari. Or were they people from like school that you knew from like childhood? Yeah. Okay. Hmm. No, he was very much interested in you in the cards that we were getting. He definitely seen you as more than that. He just wanted to make sure that you weren't going to try to play him like the way she was playing him to begin with. Okay, Ari. I guess that's nice. I ran into some people that I went to high school with about a year ago, and then I ran into the same person, one of the two people again this year. Ran into her. You like him giving you attention. That's funny. Actually, three because you found out that a coworker of yours went to your school too. She looked pretty familiar, but you couldn't put a finger on it until you. Okay, yeah, that's that. That's wild, prop. My goodness, like props, like hmm, hmm, interesting. Girl, you be nosy. You be coming through with the nosy shit, with the nosy stuff, with the gossip and the shit. Like, ooh. Yeah, but I think Richard wants to ultimately be with someone who's actually available, you know. So, but he's okay with just flirting back and forth with this other chick, and yeah, hmm that's good. I would think so. You know, you are a Taurus sun, okay, and Taurus. I believe that card in tarot is the high priestess, and the high priestess is someone who's like highly spiritually in tune, okay, and intuitive, like very, very strong line of intuition. Um, and then your Virgo moon. Your Virgo moon pays attention to a lot of details and nuances in the way people portray themselves, you know, the way people speak, the way people move. Like you're highly in tune with your environment, you know. Mm. I wonder if that's got to be with maybe you second guess yourself a little bit sometimes, possibly, or you just want to be so sure because you could be like a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to it, like, or you just like to see evidence first, you know, evidence of your intuition of why do you know this to be true. Mhm. Hmm. Then he has a problem with another guy at work. I wonder if it's a guy that's probably looking at you. Did you say there was another guy at work that kind of Kind of was like looking at you a little bit. Hmm. The way what's wrong with the how are you? I'm like, let me make sure that y'all can't see my goodies and stuff, and because I'm just wrapped up in this thing. Um. Okay, that makes sense. Hmm. Okay, guys, if we're all done here, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. We reached 2 hours. I'm gonna try to start going randomly. I keep saying that, and I'm saying that because I'm hoping that it actually happens. Like, I hope that I actually start. I hope I don't have to, but I think I've been thinking strong about starting to randomly come on more days throughout the week and at like random times throughout the day, like anywhere from the morning to the evening. But now that I got like this makeup that I like and I feel like it's my color, I might feel up to it. At least put some eyebrows on and some makeup and I'll be all right. The other day, they were having some conflict. Hmm. Hmm. So did you say that the other guy was another manager? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Hmm. Yeah, Ari. I guess they do usually have deep voices. Hmm. Aries is such a masculine energy sign, so that's pretty good. Hmm. Well, they got to assert their dominance somehow. They should be easy to identify them, that Aries energy. He's gone. Like he finally just stopped. Hmm. I think Pisces men are usually like really cutesy. What's going on with my hair here? Prom, that's funny. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm ready to log off until next time. But I want to thank y'all for stopping by, for you commenting, for donating, for the likes and everything, watching and viewing. Oh my goodness, it's a little gnat on the wall and I don't have any spray in here. Shit is so annoying. Me too, Prob. You will. You know, what's the saying? They say, um, the sun rises in the morning. Sorrow lasts for a night. The sun rises in the morning, something like that. Hmm. Well, let him finish dealing with his breakup. So he's soft spoken, but his voice is deep. Okay. A bit raspy. Okay. Okay, Ari, look at you. Manifesting what you like, girl. Bro. The old bald men, I guess they're in. They're in, okay? In due time, in due time. You know what? I believe that the right person is going to come into your life before next summer. By the time next summer comes, you're going to be like, oh, Alicia. If you remember, my name is Alicia. You probably will, now that I said it. Uh, Alicia, guess what? I'm dating this well off man. I don't even have to work anymore. Okay? If I don't want to. He's everything I could have ever dreamed of. Me and my girlfriend has the same name, but yeah, Alicia. Prob, he was messing with Rashi. He wasn't interested in her anymore. He was trying to make her feel how he felt. I know. But I feel like you're gonna come back and be able to say that. You're probably gonna still choose to work if you want to. I mean, I would still probably choose to do something, because I like, contributing to, society in some kind of way. So, oh, okay, yeah, because he did try to talk to. Yeah, he was serious about trying to talk to her before. Yeah. Mm. Okay, let me go, you guys. I got I got my food waiting, and it's kind of getting cold. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. What is what I'm saying? Like, if you was to get back at him with that energy or the energy that you're already having with him, it's going to teach him a lesson. So maybe he'll stop feeling like he has to get back at people. So, yeah. But in the meantime, have fun, and may the rest of your day, your night, and the rest of the week and everything be merry. Okay? Maybe things will get better. They gotta get better, especially if they're not so good. The only way is up, right? Okay. I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna hold you to it. And if you try to get a read, I'm just like, no, don't donate. No, 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 don't donate. No, 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 no. I'm just gonna say no. But I still love having you in here and saying hi and chit chatting and stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting sleepy. Okay. I'm gonna go take my medicine, and I need to work out a little bit too. Thank you. You are too, Prob. I'm glad I attract so many sweet viewers because when I first started, it wasn't always like that. It's mostly sweet people, but those occasional trolls or whatever. All right, love you too. There's the camera. Good night.